Hello everybody, welcome to Paul Fickery Fishing. You join me deep into a 5-week campaign for a big pike. I've got access to this bit of water and I've been blitzing it as often as I can, and I've had a couple of doubles, but we're really holding out for a 20-pounder. See if we can get one. Hello again, it's another day. I'm back in the same spot. I fished this the other day and I had 2 doubles on lures. I couldn't be bothered to film it, so I'm sorry you missed all that. Hopefully we'll catch some today. I've got the dead baits, and I've got nice dead baits now. I've been to Medway Tackle, thank you Richard for some lovely roach and some trout. And I bought the lure rod as well, so hopefully we get a fish on the lure and on the chest cam. The double I had, I'll show a little short up here, right under my feet. Best way, love them when they come out. So yeah, look at these lovely fresh roach. Well, they're not fresh, but they're a lot better than the ones I had. Nice size, I like a good size roach. So once again, I'm going to chuck him out, one over there and one over there. But there's a nice quiet bit of water up there. I'm going to give this an hour here, and then every half hour I'm going to start leapfrogging, moving the rods. Marvellous. Couldn't have placed that much better myself. Right under the bushes. So I'm just going to place both my rods upstream that way, because I want to fish the lures that way for a little bit, because I reckon I'll get one. Pretty good pike spot this is. The other day when I filmed here, it was the first time I hadn't caught one out of this spot in ages. So on this second rod, I'm just going to put a slightly smaller one, same thing but slightly smaller roach, only like a 2-ounce roach, something like that. They get a bit of pressure, these pike, and so a little roach can sometimes make the difference. I remember fishing on the Throop fishery down in Dorset, and I was fishing the Throop pool, and the only thing you could catch the pike on was 2 minnows. You could catch them on 1, but I caught more on 2. You couldn't get a bite on a dead bait or a live bait of anything else. Very strange. Right, let's get this rod out. There was something just big moved under the water there. It's a bit of a swell. Don't know whether you saw that. Huh. There's a big old swell down the edge there. I don't know whether that was a pike or a carp. Some big carp in here. I really feel like I'm going to get one in this little series. A big one. Speaking of getting one, that rod's going off already. There we go. Right, there it goes. That was on the little roach, that was a quick response. Right. He's just having a good go on him. I haven't actually got my landing net set up. We'll work around that, right. Here we go. Ooh. It's only a little jack. It's a good start. Oh, he's got himself in a bit of a state around the trace, wrapped himself up. Oh, that's going to be messy. Right, oh no, there we go. Right. I've just realised I haven't set my landing net up. We can chin him out down here. Come to daddy, little pike. Ooh, there's a couple of flying trebles there. Got to be careful here. Well done, mate. pike fishing. There we go. Got the other hook under his belly. At least it wasn't in my foot. Nice little pike to start off with. Hand on the dead bait. Let's put him back. It's a good job that we're on a 20 pounder. So we get a 20 pounder. We are fully prepared. Let's bosh it back out there. Ooh. We'll get another one. Let's get the lure rod set up. Let's see what we got in here. I was hoping I might have one of my salt and pepper shads tucked away in here, but I haven't. It's a bit smaller, a bit more natural. It's not really what I want. Should have bought more lures. So the tackle for the lure rod, it's a Savage Gear Bushwhacker. It's a 15 to 50 gram rod. It's got enough poke on it, not a load of it. And it's loaded up. I've got, I think it's like 30 pound braid. And it's only like a little match reel. It's not a very light reel. I'd like to get a multiplier on it. I have got a multiplier, but being the numpty that I am, I haven't quite sussed, or it doesn't cast anything lighter than 15 grams very well. I'm sure there's some sort of adjustment I need to make, but I'm too impatient for that. Normally I use this salt and pepper Savage Gear spiky shad. I bought 3 the other day in Medway tackle. Yeah, bought 3 the other day in Medway tackle, and I lost 2, and the first pike I had to bit the tail off, so I haven't got one. But anyway, 10 gram jig head. So I'm just going to use a spiky shad, but a bright green one. Not massively keen on this one. This one's a 9 centimetre. I think the 7 centimetre is my go-to. Probably catches me more small pike than if I used a big one. But the old paddle tail, I don't know whether it's the spiky shad bit or the paddle tail or the colour, but I do catch loads on these. Probably because they're the only ones I use. Ow, that hook's sharp. Right, let's get a rod in the water. Oh, look at that. That bait has been stuck on a branch all that time. Ugh. Do you think that would have made any difference? Who knows? Yeah, it's worth just doing a slow retrieve when you're bringing in your dead baits, because you never know what's been sat there looking at it. I caught a 20 pounder out of here once. I'd had it alive, but a dead bait in for about half hour, maybe even an hour, and brought it out. And as I brought it out, this massive head appeared, and yeah, and then she sunk below the surface, and I just dropped the dead bait back down, and yeah, she sunk away, and then the float just bob, 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 bosh. My first 20 pound pike. I'll never forget seeing that big, all the leopard print on them, and I really do like big pike. There's something special. The water's pretty clear today, and I don't really have a lot of confidence in really bright lures in clear water, maybe murky water, but you know, I think a bright lure attracts an angler more than a fish, so we're going to put a sort of more natural roach or perch pattern on. My old fishing brain's been going in overdrive a little bit, and I've been thinking these jigs just don't quite feel right, and also what doesn't feel quite right is these little roach. They're only an ounce or whatever, and I think they're probably too small on the double hook rig, so I'm going to mount them on a jig head, see what happens. I feel a bit more confident with that. God, he does look good in the water. He's not going to last very long though. Here's the next spot. Just going to bosh it over there. There you go. Let that fish away. Okay, let's set the alarm for 2:30. It's 25 minutes. I would probably give it longer, but I haven't got any longer. That rod over there is just starting to go. Thought it had a couple of bobs. Let's get these out of the way. It's quite a big bait. Here he goes. Check my clutch. Just tighten up to him. Oh, that feels half decent. Oh no, it's just another jack. It's so exciting pike fishing when the float starts going, you never know what it is. They always feel quite heavy when you strike into them. Right. Chin him out. Ooh, 2 flying trebles. Crikey. Alright. Right. Might just net him actually. Go. Don't do a death roll. They love a death roll. Okay. So there we have it. Another cracking little pike. Let's get this pike back. Right, I'm going to call it a day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. There will be more of Paul Wiggery's Pike Diaries, and I'll see you all next time.